What's up, y'all? We got plates in motion. You know the slogan. Get you some and stay focused. This is presented by Bankroll Media. We in the lab, entertaining no trends, and I'm your host, the Professor Chef. And today we got a special guest. He's done it all from barbering to music to culinary. The Professor Chef. Oh yeah, that's me. Welcome to the table, y'all. So today is just a solo episode. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit about myself because I feel like I haven't done that so far. So let's start off. Who is the Professor Chef? I'm a culinary lifestyle expert. I've been cooking since 12 years old. I'm 25 now. Y'all can do the math. I've been in the culinary industry since I was 18. Y'all can do the math again yourselves. I've worked in fast food kitchens. I worked in hospital kitchens. I worked in hotel kitchens. I've helped people start their own catering business and things like that. I've started my own plate sales and things like that. I started off as a dishwasher. At 18 years old, I started off as a dishwasher. I got my food handler's card. I started off at Pizza Hut. Let's start there. I started off at Pizza Hut as just a regular pizza cook, making good pizzas, you know what I'm saying? Then at 18, I decided to get my food handler's card and I applied to a hospital kitchen. And they said they couldn't have hired me as a diet aide because I didn't have the experience, but they wanted me to get the experience, so they put me in as dishwasher. Then they traded me up as diet aide, and about a month later, I'm dishwasher diet aide. And 3 months later, I'm diet aide dishwasher. So that means I'm working dishwasher, I'm working diet aide, and sometimes I'm helping out the dishwasher. And then from there, I ended up moving from San Diego, California, where I'm from, to Dallas, Texas, and I became a diet aide. And from there, I became a diet aide / cook. And then from there, I became just a person that was helping in the kitchen from putting away truck to helping with all orders, cooking, diet aids, helping taking out meals to patients, talking to patients, things like that. Then I moved from Dallas to Texas and to Las Cruces, New Mexico, where I'm at now, and I started working at a hotel. I started working at KFC, learned some things at KFC, and from KFC I started working at a hotel. And that's where I became a cold side cook / prep cook. Then I worked my way up about 3 months there to hot side cook. Then I worked my way up to mornings. Then I worked my way up to helping out with banquets, mornings and nights. So I'm kind of wide range in the kitchen. I've had my experience in my short time living, honestly, being 25 and having this much experience. I'm proud of myself. And also, let's get into my education in culinary. Now, I recently graduated with my culinary diploma back in May, and in November I'll be getting my culinary degree. Right now I'm holding a 4.2 GPA in culinary arts at Auguste Escoffier Culinary Arts School, and yeah, that's a little bit about me and myself. How did this journey actually start, though? I gave you my culinary journey, but let's give you the journey about me, Zaire Lucas. Like I said, I'm from San Diego, California. My first love is music. So I started with music. Yeah, I started with music, and I can say I really started taking it serious at the age of 16. I've always done it from like the age of 9, 10. I've always messed around with it, wrote and things like that, but at the age of 16, I actually started taking it serious, and I named myself Young Zai. And I actually started writing things. I started writing mixtapes. I started putting stuff out on SoundCloud, putting videos out on Facebook and me freestyling, things like that, rapping with the homies, stuff like that, as the name of Young Zai. Then I created what I wanted to be a label in the future called Bankroll Entertainment. And from then, I thought I had something going. But in my mind, I was just waiting for somebody to come pick me up. I also still had a passion. I had a passion in cooking as well, because also when I was young Zai, had some failing cooking mishaps, which we could touch on later, that made me go harder in the kitchen and start really cooking. So at this time, I'm a beast in the kitchen and I'm a beast at writing when it comes to music. But I'm waiting for a motherfucker to come pick me up. But I had the wrong mindset. I was a young dude at the time. But then I transitioned to, this is about, I go through high school, I go through barber school. I'm about 18 at the time. I'm 18, 19 at the time. I'm learning how to make beats. Yeah, 18, 19, I'm learning how to make beats. And I'm still writing and I'm still cooking. My barber era is over. That's another conversation for another time. But my barbering era is over. Now I'm really trying to go hard in the kitchen. Like I said, I just got my food handler's card, so I'm going hard in the kitchen. I don't have the culinary passion, but I have the passion to cook, so I just want to work my way up and make this a job. I'm not thinking about it, make this my career. I'm not thinking about nothing more than just having a good job to make a career. And on the side, I'm doing my music stuff, so I'm learning how to make beats and things like that. I do some years of that, just messing around with music. And when I turned 21, I finally said, forget it. I make 5 beats, write to them, create a project called The Story. I put that out with 2 singles, made 2 more projects, 2 more songs, and put that out as well. And I put that out under Zai the Professor. And I put that out under Zai the Professor. I reinvented myself to Zai the Professor because young Zai was the young me. I have no problems with him. I have no regrets with him. But Zai the Professor was me stepping into, I wouldn't say grown man era, but my young man era. My young adult era. And I felt I was smarter. I felt I knew everything. I felt I had everything under control. I felt I didn't need nothing but myself. I was in the lab every day. And that's where I changed Bankroll Entertainment to Bankroll ENT. Bankroll Entertain No Trends. And from that name, you can feel where my mind was at. I was just in the lab, entertaining no trends. And I dropped another project after The Story called Entertain No Trends. And after that, I just felt empty. I felt incomplete. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know where I was going. At that time, I was working at the hospital in Dallas. I felt incomplete at work, but I was doing everything I felt I needed to be doing. So I had to step away. Not step away for a minute from music and just create on the inside. I would give sneak peeks out here and there, but I was inconsistent. Definitely inconsistent. But that brought me to where I am today, and that's the Professor Chef. And the Professor Chef is not just about culinary. It's not just about music. It's about creativity. I'm about creativity. We're creating. Anything I can create, I'm going to do it. And that's where the Professor Chef, Playtes, and Bankroll Media comes in. Where we are today. It went from Bankroll, it went from young Zai to Zai the Professor to the Professor Chef. It went from Bankroll Entertainment to Bankroll ENT to Bankroll Media. So that's kind of my journey, and that's kind of how I feel about it. Like I said, I have no regrets on my past. That's still me, young Zai the Professor. That's all still me. I call them my alter egos because at the end of the day, that's something I lived. And like I said, I have no regrets of it. I actually had fun. It's just times where you do feel empty. You have to unlearn some things and you have to reinvent yourself, and that's the best part of life. And that's where I'm at right now. The Professor Chef, Bankroll Media, and y'all know Playtes, Playtes, Playtes. We making plays and we making plates. As you can see, music played a big role in my life. Music played a heavy role in my life, and it's gonna play a heavy role in my life to the end. Especially now with me doing content like this, and music being one of my hobbies, not just rapping, but also creating beats, putting music together, creating playlists and stuff like that. Music is definitely my love. So it played a big part in my life, and it's gonna keep playing a big part in my life. Food became more for me. I'll say when I made two mistakes in the kitchen, when I was about 8 and one when I was about 12. I started a fire making a grilled cheese, and I ran to my mom and didn't say nothing. I mean, I'd said that was a fire, but I was so calm about it. My mom didn't trust me in the kitchen from then. Then my pops told me to fry some chicken, and I just fried the chicken with no seasoning and no flour. And I got laughed at. But I was told to fry the chicken. I didn't know. But hey, those two moments together, my mom and my dad not trusting me in the kitchen, had me sitting like, man, you need to step up. You need to change that, because one day you're gonna be by yourself and and somebody not gonna be able to cook for you. And you can't just eat out all the time. So I took those two challenges right there, and now I'm one of the best cooks in the family, if not the best. Playtes. I said this a second ago. Playtes. Playtes. We making plays and we making plates. That's what Playtes is to me. We making plays and we making plates. And what I mean by we making plays, we always grind. We always got something going on. We always doing something. It's always a play to be made. And by we making plates, it's always some food to be served. It's always something come on now. Y'all know what making plays and plates is. We being creative, and we serving good food. Plays and plates. Playtes. Plates. When I'm talking to my diners and I say grab a seat at the table, what I mean by that is grab a seat at the table, pull up a chair, come see what I got going on. If you new, just check the vibe out. Look at what's on the table. We might got some good food over here. You might want to take a little appetizer, a little testers, you know. Just come see what the Professor Chef got to offer. I am just starting. I am just building. But best believe, I got a big mind and it loves to think. So, and I'm open. I'm open. If you got suggestions for me, you want me to do something, and I can provide that, I will do it. I'm open for suggestions, and I love them. Because I can't do this alone. That's why I need my diners. I could only start an idea. How can the idea keep going and turn to something real? By my diners supporting me and telling me what they want to see, what they want to hear, and what they want to eat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I mean by grab a seat at the table, pull up a chair, grab a seat at the table, become a diner. Get you some and stay focused. You know the slogan. Plates is always in motherfucking motion. No, I had to get on that. I had to forget. I had to get that. Had to get that in. Right now, I'm building. As y'all know, we on the podcast now. Plates in Motion. Got a cooking show also on YouTube. Plates in the Lab. I got a vlog on YouTube. Let me go back. The podcast is just me talking. I be talking to sometimes I have guests. Sometimes you have a solo episode. I also got a segment called Playtes on Demand where I spit a couple bars live sometimes. Then I got a cooking show, Plates in the Lab, where you'll see me cooking up a dish. Sometimes it may be a few dishes throughout the month or throughout the week, however I feel. That's Plates in the Lab. Then we got the vlog channel. Then we got the vlog, Plates in Motion. Making plates. That's behind the scenes of everything that you see. Everything Professor Chef, from Professor Chef, Plates, and Bankroll Media, whether I'm making music, whether I'm cooking food, whether I'm creating this, anything I'm doing, you're going to see on the vlog channel. Then I have a vlog called Plates on the Table. That right there, I want you to get into for real, because that's giving my knowledge. That's showing you that I'm not just out here cooking. I'm not just out here saying I'm a culinary lifestyle expert for no reason. I'm not just saying I'm the Professor Chef for no reason. I actually got some knowledge in this brain from culinary, from not just culinary school, also from my experience, not just from working in the culinary industry for so long, but also from growing up around people that also love cooking as well. Cooking don't just start in the culinary industry. Cooking starts from at home. So check that out on my blog channel. Also, you can check me out on Kick. My live streams, I call that Plates Up. We always kicking flavor. Shout out to Sauce Walker and the Crash Out Boys, Dean the Great and Adrian Broner, for giving me that kicking flavor. They didn't give it to me, but I'm going to use it. I got Plates Up, but the slogan is kicking flavor, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely check me out on Kick when I go live there. Merch out now. Got the Professor Chef shirts out now. Check that out on link in bio. Link gonna be in the description as well. Got an Amazon storefront to where I got a kitchen essentials handpicked by me, things that I use in the kitchen to make plates come alive. You know what I'm saying? I got knives on there. I got knife sharpeners. I got cutting boards. What else I got up on there off the top of the head? I got gloves on there that I use. Mixing bowls. I got measuring cups, measuring spoons. Yeah. Check that out. I'm also, services are now open. Private dining. If you want to, you and your lady, you and your family, hey, I'm here. Private dining. The Professor Chef got you. Catering for birthdays, parties, barbecues. If you don't feel like cooking but want to have a barbecue and want the Professor Chef to come through and bless you, I got you. Drop off lunches. If you at work, you and your group of friends, you and your group co-workers need something to eat, some sandwiches or a burrito, and y'all don't want to go out, hit the Professor Chef. I got you. Everything is in the link in bio on all my social medias, and the link will be definitely in this description. All my social medias, Zai the Professor Chef, or the Professor Chef Zai, or just the Professor Chef. Like I said, the link will be in the description, and link is always in my bios on all my social medias. Oh, and Zaire Lucas on Facebook. Zaire Lucas on Facebook if you still mess with Facebook. I'm always keep it. Yeah. Where do I want? What do I want from all of this? I just want to create a community that just love. I just want to create a community of love and peace. That's all. And what better way to do it through food and entertainment? The two ways that all communities, whatever race, whatever you are, we always come together through food and entertainment. So what two better ways to do it? And that's why how I'm creating my community. It ain't got nothing. Yeah, who don't want to make money? But I'm not money driven. I'm not a money driven person. I'm a person that want everybody to have a good time. Whoever you are, if you around me, I want you to have a good time. I don't want nobody to be mad, sad. I want everybody to be happy. Whatever you got going on in your personal life, I understand, because I got stuff going on too. But when you around me and we come together as a community, leave all that at the door, because we finna have a good time right now. And then when we get home, we figure it out. And when we get back together, it's figured out. And another part of community is, don't think you gotta handle shit alone, because you don't. So it ain't just about go figure it out by yourself. If you need help, we here. I'm here too. You know what I'm saying? We all here for each other, and that's what it's all about. Community. Community, community, community. And that's big for me. Family and community. Once you create your family, you create a village, you create a community. You know what I'm saying? But that has been the solo episode of Plates in Motion. I've been the Professor Chef. You know the slogan, get you some and stay focused. Plates up.